Revolutionary Ras Reports, a rant with reason, supporting the struggle for international justice. This is the only place you go on YouTube where we don't need followers. We need leaders. But man cannot survive off bread alone. You got the Bush nephew, he's courting the Hispanics now. Whatever Hispanics are. I guess those are the people that got enslaved by the Spanish. He said his mother was born in Mexico. Is he really legit? That's what I want to know. Is he legit? Is he legit? Jeb Bush's son. Is he legit? Then you got this face crook. Face crook done bought out a company now for $19 billion called WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Now who's heard of WhatsApp? I never heard of WhatsApp. I haven't had time to do research, but $19 billion sounds like a lot of money. It sounds like something they pay for General Motors or something. So here's your money that you invested in this company. He said, oh, face crook, you know, they're owned by the CIA, they're going to take over the world. You know, here's where they're spending your money. They just made the private equity firm that owns them, they just made them billionaires. They put $8 million into the company and they got $3 billion back. So you got to wonder what kind of relationships are really going on out there. You have to remember, there's only so many resources on the earth. It's like this article right here from Fortune magazine on shitcoin. This guy said, you know, don't dismiss shitcoin right now because a lot of venture capitalists are looking at the currency and looking at investing. So right away you already know you're going to get taken for a ride because there's only so many resources, and when there's more money, your money gets diluted. So if these guys are getting into shitcoin, guess what? Your shitcoins are going to be diluted, and they're going to control the game. You can't have everyone on the earth billionaires, because then that $1 billion wouldn't be worth nearly what it's worth today. You know? So when you have a limited amount of resources, the World Bank and these people get together, the IMF, and they decide how we're going to split the earth up. Oh, they've been doing it for 100 years. And, you know, they allocate the earth's value in proportion to the values of the currencies around the world. And then they keep that illusion in check so that it keeps you chasing that plastic carrot around that circle. You know, you still got this problem going on in Ukraine, and they're blaming it on, you know, Putin and Russia and all this stuff. The U.S. feels Putin's sharp elbow. Well, you know, Putin's just asking President Joe Obama, come and talk. He says the president has to be willing to get involved, get his hands dirty, and be willing to engage with Vladimir Putin. That's what the director of the Russian Program Center of Strategic and International Studies said. So, you know, while they keep pushing the blame on Putin, the reality of it is it was our capital that funded these protesters, and it was our diplomat to Ukraine that told the European Union to fuck off, that has really, you know, blown this thing out of proportions and really fed the fuel to the fire. The fact of the matter is, it's just similar to the situation in Afghanistan, where you have this uprising against the American people. Well, if we hadn't gone into that country and killed off those people's mothers and daughters, then we may have not seen such a big backlash, which is now failing. Because there's a study that says the Afghan troops of the Afghan government are going to have to pull out. So that's going to leave nothing there unless we continue to endorse and fund this war that has been an utter failure. You know, I always said you can have dignity or defeat, but you can't have both. And here's a situation right here where it's just been a failure all the way around. And it's made us less safe as a result. And nothing we can do about that can change that at this point. Part 2 in a minute.